As you know, I like to write poems, so here's just a few, I guess. This one doesn't particularly have a name. It's more of a rhyming fairy tale. Once upon a time, in a land called Welsh Troll, lived a little dirty rat, whom now misfortune shall fall. At first, she may have had wonderful beauty when young and lively. You won't know that now, for the rat is so ugly, she has to hide it. Oh, and how good a rat she sure was. At first, it went all her way as she collected her many lapdogs. She hid the fact she lived in filth, hid the dirt and grime, of course. What she never understood, someone would get evidence over time. The ugly rat pretended to have issues. More times than I can remember, she sat crying, yet needed no tissues. The more she lied, the more she pretended to cry. The more she cried, the more people began to see and just walk on by. A lovely person, she would say about her character. Not a bad bone, she would say. Then spite and jealousy would come. Special little rants every other day. More and more she became a bully. Grotesque little rat. More lies and disgusting words that she spat. All that time, as she got so ugly in her ways, sending hate. And she wasn't really thinking about her own fate. Why would she? Because to do this would require some truth, to leave those thin lips that barely exist. Oh, but now, many have seen and understood all your lies, and not an ounce of good. So when you thought you could fool this time and continue to do this time, you forgot about the vengeance of beings and how they have sowed karma, karma made of your fears. You see, you tried to fool this one like a twat, but you forgot. Scrawny rat, you will not get the better of a cat. The next one. Fate, destiny, words to define a life. I have no idea why it's that, but yeah. Those of you fickle enough to concentrate on just makeup, skin, clothes upon my back, makeup on my face, let's say, let's start again, shall we? Those of you fickle enough to concentrate on just makeup on my skin, clothes upon my back. I have children, you know, and I know how they expect me to look and how they expect me to act. I shall always make an effort. And not a day will I lay down and be poor me, for I know my fate, I know my destiny. You have lies on your tongue about anyone but yourself every minute. Maybe you should put that camera on and show people your house, garden, back of your sofa, the sofa at that window, all the crap stuck to it. You think I wouldn't get evidence? Then you're thicker than what I actually believed. I have mounds of it yet to be seen. I am not the weeping, pity me one. I have a real life. I know where I belong. Oh, and by the way, I am now very strong. They watch, and what is best, you actually know how their hate for you does now grow. Yes, yes. You're such a mess, a vast amounts that you may have already understood, you may have already guessed. I laugh at your pathetic life. I really do. It makes me smile, knowing they are coming for you, like the nightmares. Used to them yet? Just the beginning of a whole storm running at you. Beasts and unseen, nothing can keep you safe. They have all seen you and your lies and your jealous ways. But you know this. One thing you know is that never did you forget it. You have begun. Never, ever should you have lied and lied and lied. In fact, you know what? You should have run. Yes, run, little piggy, run. Oh, and I forgot. You can't, can you? Well then, I'll just wait. Wait until they have finished. Until every bit of you is destroyed. They will then tell me 'tis done. They will have much fun. Try and run, little piggy. Do try and run. Now we shall move on to the next. Running, running. Lungs fighting for a big breath. But not now. I cannot slow now. Paws pounding behind me, no rest. My heart is racing so fast. I feel every beat shudder from me. Nothing but trees, until I see the moon. I see a clearing at last. It seems I go faster than before, without even realizing it. No time to think though. Teeth sink in. Skin no longer seems to be so thick. That taste I longed for, the pleasure of the beast, bringing down men to their knees. The pack behind me, now by my side, helping me devour human flesh, because it tastes so much sweeter than any animal hide. And the last one on this upload, Mother, are you a wolf? Mother, are you a wolf? I'm sure, so sure, that my mother is a wolf. You may wonder why I think this to be true. My mother sometimes smells of wet dogs. Other times she looks as though she's been through a stinky bog. At night I've watched her creep through the house in a cloak, hood up over her head, whilst all of us were fast asleep in bed. Silently she manages to climb through the window. No sound at all she makes, none at all. Seems but a few moments do pass by, before then I hear the wolf's cry. Over the hill the howls ring out loud, while all the night stands still. I've seen her snarl at my father, teeth bared in anger. I've watched her husky, her most loyal companion, cower when must, but always loyal to her, only ever wants her attention. I've heard her sharp tongue say things I'm sure that any lady should not. When saying what I saw, she just looks at me like she absolutely forgot. All the hunters can never heal the fox or the wolf, yet they follow her by her side, and she will walk with them in filth. I watched her eat meat from the bone with her fingers. licking the bone so the taste on her tongue lingers. I've seen her on all fours in the dirt, sometimes sobbing, yet nowhere was she hurt. I've even noticed bites and scratches upon my father, his neck and back. Obviously, I cannot ask questions about that. So I plucked up my courage and asked her, I did say, Mother, are you a wolf? She tilted her head in an odd way, and then she laughed so deep from her belly, almost falling as she tried to put on her other welly. A wolf I am not. I am just a woman, the kind most have forgot. I always have my say. My animals, they are equal to me, because I am unashamed of the animal within me. I smile and say just what I mean when I'm angry. I love the earth and cry at her losses too. I show that I still have such a desire. I am unapologetic and unashamed of my body and my tongue. I use my fingers because, well, why not? We did not always have cutlery. The animals are comfortable by my side because they trust me. Not one animal tries to hide. I will not lie to you because you asked. I like savage nights still with your father in our bed. I love the night and I am unafraid. I creep out because your father would worry that I may be possibly taken away. I am just a simple woman that never lost her way. If you want to be like me, and if you want to say or see me like a wolf, then that's great, I say. And those are the few points, guys. I hope you enjoyed them. Love and light and many blessings.